Hey, we're live. Hey, Dhariana.
Hi, Madalyn. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
We're testing out live streaming our Twitter audits, our Twitter profile reviews that we do every Saturday
The
over
next step.
in Twitter X Spaces. I mean, I don't know what to call it right now. It's not Twitter Spaces. Actually, you know what I found out today? The at Twitter Spaces Twitter handle is now X Spaces.
So that's what it's. Yeah, I
So
guess we're gonna have
yeah.
to.
I'm gonna have to bring that up so you can see. Actually, that's what we should totally review today. Oh
Yes,
my
let's do
gosh.
that.
So we're
We
just gonna
had
do
a
a
different. We had a different plan, but like we're just testing things out, just how we tell you guys to just do it and
yes.
try things. And so we're working on this new format for you. See if you guys like it. We were going to review Elon's profile, but I like what you're saying, Madalyn. Let's switch gears.
Yeah. Let's look at the Twitter spaces here. I can make it a little bit bigger
Just
here.
X spaces. Okay,
So
I'm going to also look at it on my screen. X spaces.
oops, I'm playing around with our different settings real quick.
Yeah.
This is fun. Okay. So do you like it better with this down here at the bottom, or do you like this? Screen's a little bit bigger like this. This
It
is
makes it
probably
bigger like that. And then
because
if
we're
we
not in the
look at
way.
the pinned tweet, then we can you can bump us to the
If you're
side.
watching us, tell us what you think of this. I think I like it like this because we have this Twitter page full screen, and then Daria and I are at the bottom, so you can see
Mhm.
our reactions. You know, that's what's
That's fun.
missing.
Yeah.
That's what's missing in spaces. And I have to say, Dariana, when I first came up with the idea to host this weekly discussion over on Twitter Spaces, I didn't think it'd work because
Yeah.
we're talking about critiquing Twitter profiles in real time, and it's weird doing it on audio because we're not looking at, we have to like look at a screen as we're talking, and everybody has to
Right.
do it on their own. Whereas this is like just look at your computer or phone, however we're going to guide you in this format.
Yeah.
I was surprised it worked so well in audio, but this is something I've been wanting to experiment with for a long time to see like more visual. Plus, you can actually see us and
Yeah.
see our reactions. And hey, on YouTube, reaction videos are very popular. So, what's your first reaction with the big X for the profile picture?
It stands
Ooh,
out.
it does stand out.
They, it's we always tell you you can use your header space, but with what they're trying to do here, it's just bring attention to this new logo and this new rebrand. And I think this works for their purpose. I think if like Matt, I love about Madalyn's profile is like you can go on and the header tells you when she's doing spaces, it gives you a lot of information. But this is kind of like completely the other side where they're giving us nothing except to concentrate on this new branding. So that's why I think it works right now for them.
And look at the Twitter handle, X Spaces.
Yeah.
Whenever I want to go look at the Twitter Spaces profile, I type in Twitter Spaces.
Now
And,
you have to
if
change.
you have that bookmarked, that's going to mess you up because it's now X Spaces. Um, this is just so plain. I can understand having the X for the profile picture. It's part of the
Mm-hmm.
brand, but why is their header image just a black blank part of the screen there? There's
Yeah.
so much they could do with that. That I think it'd be great to have like showing people on their phones talking, like having a conversation. I think that would really liven up the
Yeah.
profile.
Yeah. I think what they're trying to do is just bring that attention to the rebrand.
Right, definitely.
And that's why they're keeping it so plain. Do you remember what it was before? Because I do not.
I don't remember. I don't remember. Could probably use Time Machine to go back in time and look it up to see what it was looking like. I don't remember. Some of these Twitter account profiles are dressed up, some are
Yeah.
not. They all kind of vary, but
Yeah.
whether your profile is part of Spaces or part of Twitter like this, where do you really need to put much branding into it? I mean, let's look at Elon. It's not like, I don't think he really has to worry so much about how his profile looks because he's Elon. I mean,
He's Elon, right?
look at how many millions of followers, 149.7 million followers. That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Insane. Forgot to
He could
mute my
have
phone.
nothing there, but it's
It
like
wouldn't matter.
Beyonce, like everyone knows who Beyonce
I think
is.
it's still important to
Yeah.
have it showcases who you are, what you do. I mean, his header makes sense for who he is and what he does. But
Yeah,
I love how his bio just says X.com, nothing else.
X.com.
But he doesn't really
Well,
need to.
exactly. And we're not okay, we're not all Elon and Beyonce, so we need we need to help people figure out who we are when we land on our profiles because people have no clue. So we wouldn't
Exactly.
suggest this unless you are Elon or Beyonce.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why, we come together each week reviewing profiles, helping people. One of the profiles that we were just reviewing this past week was Patrick Doyle, and he's one of our regulars. I think we first reviewed him at the beginning of the year back in
Yes.
January,
Yep.
and he has been a regular ever since because he's always getting so much out of us teaching people how to make their profile stand out and work better. And I love when they come back and want us to review it again.
Yes.
And his profile just looks really good, and he's come a long way
For
this whole year.
sure. And he actually just had a follow up with us last week. And um, like we mentioned this a lot during our space is that your profile is always going to be kind of a work in progress and things are going to stop working and new features come out. Like, as you can see, Patrick has his location, which we actually discussed on the review. So he, I think, was going to take it out. He hasn't done that quite yet, but that's okay. You don't need to go and run and do the things, but at least he was asking about it and whether it's beneficial or not. So we had a discussion about that. And we concluded that maybe for him, he doesn't really need that. So he was going to be taking it out. So that just goes to show that your profile will evolve. You're going to try things. It's not going to be correct, maybe, or maybe it will work. You're not going to know until you try. So Patrick has done a great job
Absolutely.
of really diving into that part of trying things because his profile did not look like this when we were first chatting with him. But I think it looks great now.
Yeah, it looks really good. And that's what we do every week is we take profiles like this that people bring to us and say, "Hey, can you take a look at mine? What
Yeah.
can I do differently? What can I do to improve it?" And while you and I have a lot of experience with Twitter marketing, I mean, we don't go around saying we're the experts, we're the end all
No.
be all. It's really a community effort. And I love how we've gotten so many regulars over the last
Yeah.
few years that we've done this that come and join us as well and share their thoughts and their two
Yeah.
cents. It's just, definitely a community collaborative effort. And we've helped so many people, Dhariana. It's amazing
Yeah.
people all over the world that come to this each week. And be interesting to see, like, should we evolve this into a live stream because it's so much easier for us to be looking at the same thing together at the same time as we
Yeah.
discuss it. When we're doing this in spaces, we're hoping people are looking at what we're looking. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it
I
can get a
mean,
little tricky, right? Like clicking on the phone. I mean, we've made it work. We
yeah,
really embraced what we could do with audio and the format that we were given. And I think it adds a little fun element to it as well. But we do have, we have glitches and stuff. And sometimes it's easier to look at it, like you said, on a screen in this format. So we want to know what you guys think. If this is something, I mean, we're not maybe going to completely go this route. We're thinking every once in a while, right, Madalyn? Maybe like once a month,
the
do it this
test.
way. We're
Yeah,
just
just
figuring it out.
we'll
Let's
get the
see.
feedback and see what everybody thinks. And who knows, this might be a hit,
Mhm.
and maybe, this will be like an added bonus every month, or who knows, maybe things will pivot into this. Plus, with all the changes at Twitter X right now, who knows? Like,
Who
we don't know
knows?
what's going to happen next over there. It changes day to day.
It
So
does. It does. So we are along for the ride with you. We'll keep you posted on what we think and what's going on. But yeah,
join us on Saturdays, 1 o'clock Eastern. Don't miss it.
don't miss it.